Hey guys, Fresh here today. Sorry for not uploading for too long. It's kind of busy right now. But anyways, today I'm going to show you guys how to fix a leaking crank. And I tested out and it didn't seem to be leaking right now. So today I'm going to bring you guys a guide on how to fix a leaking crankbait. So start off, you want to know where a crankbait is leaking. If you can identify a leak, you could skip probably like the first 2 steps of this whole thing.
Skipped.
But anyways, usually a crankbait will leak somewhere around here. Because this is a deep diver, you're always going to be hitting rocks with this. So it is very possible that a sharp rock could jag it, and this is where this crankbait leak, kind of like on the side where a bill meets a body. But otherwise you could hit it on the side, on the top, on the belly, and it could always leak. First step is to leave a bait in a freezer for about 4 hours. You just want to make sure all the water in there is frozen. Second step is to have a cup of, like, not boiling but hot to a touch water, and then put your frozen crankbait into it. And you should theoretically be able to see bubbles out of it, but sometimes, like mine, the leak is not too big, so you can't really see any bubbles, which we will move on to step 3. In step 3, you want to leave it in the sun, or you want to basically leave it on a hot surface for quite a while. And what should happen is that when you pick it up, the water in there should be sizzling, and at least that's what happens to mine crankbait. And kind of what happens after that is that you should be easily able to locate where the leak is. And when you do, you just want to either squeeze it or just shake it or do whatever. You just want to get all the water out. And remember, it's very important to get all the water out. Now the final step is you want to use super glue. Online it says you could use clear epoxy resin, but I don't really like that because it has a yellow tint to it. Super glue only has like a whitish tint to it. You basically just want to cover the leak not too much, because otherwise, as you see here, it will end up a cloudy white. If you don't overdo it, you should be fine. And after you do that, you should be fine. And as you see, this crankbait I have, which I fixed yesterday, is a little beat up after a fishing trip today. But the place where I super glued it still have not leaked. And the only thing that affected this crankbait is that because the glue applied on the top, it kind of, like, when usually a deep diver is supposed to sit like this on top of water, it's kind of like angling forward because of the extra weight. But otherwise, the action is totally fine, and it flows very well. No watering it or anything like that at all. So this is definitely a very good formula for you to fix your leaking crankbaits or other lures too. And sometimes, like this bait, they don't sell this on the market anymore, and this bait produces super well for smallmouth in my area. So instead of throwing away a crankbait and buying new ones, sometimes these colors will work very well. And to save these old broken lures or crankbaits, you could just use this simple formula I introducing this video to help you fix them. So that's all for today. Fish Freshwater signing out.